I'm very excited to do this video because I've only just thought about it as a result of talking about woodwork in the school reports that I narrated. And I'm very proud in a way that I made these items and that I've kept them, and two of them I use daily. As the report said, I was pretty weak at woodwork in year 7, that was the first year, and year 8, second year. Then in year 9 we had to do metalwork, so then you could choose in years 10 and 11, which was then years 5th year, or 4th year and 5th year, if you want to do woodwork and metalwork. So I went back to woodwork and I made a newt home. I remember it was wood with glass sliding doors for my newts. I still have newts now, but they live in a pond to the right of the camera in the garden. I also made an archery easel to hold my straw target because I was into archery. But in year 7, first year, I remember making a little boat, and I don't have it. I remember it very well. Yeah, I painted it red. What I'm going to show you in this video are the 4 items that I retained. This is a lampshade. I was pretty good on the lathe because I found it very simple, but I've not used the the lampshade at all. We've got a fly mess on it and it's just come down for the attic for this video. So I tell children, try and keep trophies or examples from your childhood. Don't throw away your childhood. So although I have not used this, I've not thrown it away. I found lathe work quite simple, so I was able to get high marks for the items that had to be selected for exhibiting to the external examiner. And another lathe work I did was a fruit bowl, mahogany, and this is on the freezer top holding tomatoes and fruit every day for years. So this is remarkable. It's perfectly made and I'm very, very pleased to have it. I must have made this when I was 15 years old. This has got a funny story. I was doing a bit of fishing in those days, local lakes, and I wanted a fishing tackle box, and it was going to be varnished, and it had joints, dovetail joints, and I was useless at doing dovetail joints. You had to do them by hand. I think there was a machine available, and it was just a big botched up job. And Mr. Barwell, a very nice teacher, he just made me cut out all the poor joints and keep redoing it. And when I got the best of a bad effort, he said, you'll have to paint the box. You won't be able to show it to the examiner with glue filled joints. So this is the end product, a black box with countersunk hinges painted to hide the botched dovetail joints. Never used it, I don't think anyway. Now this item I'm particularly proud of. This is a stool made of piranha pine. It's a soft wood. You can see there's marks on it if you look carefully, and I should have dusted this for the video. However, you sit on this and I stand on this to get to higher cupboards in the bungalow. And oh, the glue's worked a little bit loose here. What's this? Mortise. There's mortise and tenon joints, tongue and groove joints. So it had lots of skills here. Cutting the circle in the top. It had countersunk screws, and you've got joints. I forgot the name of these joints now. The joints are pretty clean here, but I just struggled with dovetail. But these joints are very, very tightly executed. So this was made in 1971. Call it 2021. That's going to be 50 years old. So This is a video not showing off, but giving children in school ideas to take pride in what they make and keep it. And hopefully it's good enough to use and may serve you a lifetime.